already know what it is. Home game number 5, USC versus Northwestern. Let's beat the Wildcats, baby. Woo!
With the Wildcats.
Right on, baby. Beat the Wildcats. Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers of Troy podcast. This is your boy, AJ, and my little brother.
Your boy, Bubba, a.k.a. Anthony.
My little brother.
Or whatever you want to call me. Yeah.
Picked up this hat at the game. You know, it's kind of cold out there, so I had to get something to.
Wasn't that cold, but
It kind of was. Well, I wasn't wearing anything. I would have just had my bald head. Well, kind of my bald head. But this is not going to stay on for the whole entire podcast. Obviously, I'm going to put the hat back on. But what I wanted to say was, before we get the podcast going, I wanted to say we are now adding a goal count for our subscribers. Right now, we're at 9 subscribers. The goal for this channel to continue to grow it is we would like to hopefully reach 25 subscribers by the time we start next season. So we got a long period of time to reach that goal count. We'll be updating it pretty much bi-weekly at this point. So yes, we're trying to hit 25 subscribers by the end. Hopefully end of next season or beginning of next season. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, all right. Let me get serious here. All fun and game. Fight on. What a good game we played this weekend. Now we can dive into the real nitty gritty of the episode. Episode 10, USC versus Northwestern. SC got the dub, 38-17 over the Wildcats. And my gosh, it was a slow first half again.
yeah, as I'm going to continue to mention, especially since we're getting closer to the game. And even including this game we're playing against Iowa, you can't start like that at all, either offensively or defensively. And because if Iowa can hold it, but whenever any team goes to play Iowa over there, that's always a game like that. It's always been like that for years. Don't know why. But anyway, Iowa's a tough team. They're going to play us tough. And I don't expect anything less. But again, slow starts are not always good. And I don't care if you can pick it up in the second half, but against better teams, you can't start slow. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, slow start, but that's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's just kind of what we've been seeing on a week-to-week basis. So there's no real reason for us to keep beating.
Actually, I'll say this. Sorry to cut you off because I just thought about it. But I would rather have a slow start than a slow finish.
Yeah,
I
that's
would rather you
100%
have
true.
a slow start and then and then finish strong, rather than vice versa. Because you can kind of do that against teams like Iowa and Oregon and get away with it, but you can't start strong and then crap the bed late in the game or in the second half.
Yeah.
So I guess you could just take the good with the bad.
Yeah, exactly. In the first drive, we started the ball out on our own 30, and we ended up in a touchdown there. Nice long drive. Got some 6. First defensive drive was not the best either. We gave up a TD. It's a nice little play call by Nebraska doing that little. It was like a pick pattern.
Nebraska,
kind of.
Northwestern.
I'm sorry. I'm still. They both end. They both began with the N, and Nebraska was the first one that came to my mind.
Yeah.
But no, nasty pick pattern that they did. Northwestern down there in the goal line. And then second drive on our offense. That one was actually pretty cool. We'll pop up a clip of the second drive where we faked that punt. I mean, honestly, I want to talk about that just a little bit here because in the stands, we can't hear like the announcers talking or the play-by-play.
I thought the punter threw it, I'm gonna be honest.
That's the same. I was literally about to say that. I thought it was the punter, to be honest with you. And then, didn't think anything of it throughout the whole entire game. Next morning, I wake up and I see the clip that USC
Sam Heward.
Yeah, posted. We'll pop it up after we finish talking about it. It actually was the third string quarterback. We just disguised him in our punter's jersey.
Yeah, well, actually, what's crazy is I've been playing college football recently again, and I kind of was just messing around and put like USC in a different conference. But like when I would throw like more than 2 picks with Jayden, I would put Sam in there. He's got an arm, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a video game, but he threw a dot in real life, so I was like,
yeah,
all right, yeah.
He threw a dot. We'll pop up the clip right here.
Forced to punt. Really nice job by the Northwestern defense.
Oh, it's a fake. Sam Johnson gets it to Hines. It's a first down. USC, and little did they know in Indiana or down south, they could throw the ball like this.
Yeah, you're going to watch Tanuk Hines inside release. Boop, boop, put the foot down, get back out, and look at this dime piece. Oh, my goodness.
And, but yeah, I was an absolute dot, 100%. I really thought it was a punter. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, I was about to say, did the punter play QB in high school or something? Like, I don't. But then
that was my first thought too.
But it kind of made me feel a little weird because Sam's a lefty, and he threw it lefty. So I was like, I know we have 3 quarterbacks, but then again, like I said, I wasn't thinking about it at all until I saw the clip as well. But yeah, I mean, look, play calls like that can win you ball games.
Yeah, exactly. It was a nice creative play call by Lincoln. I mean, who would have thought to disguise your third string quarterback in your punter's number? That was pretty genius.
Can I just say something though? I just want to talk about the defense really quick. Only because it's been bugging me. We cannot sustain any pressure up front, whether it's rushing or passing the ball. We cannot get a good sustainable front four or whatever the 8 term you guys use as, like when you box it up, whatever it's called. We can't get any pressure at all, dude. And it's honestly hard to watch because Northwestern, except for the second half, they ran all over us.
Well, yeah, much. I mean, like we've been saying, it's just that's how it is the first half. But I'm going to stand up for the defense here. Yeah, it was horrible to see in the first half, but again, 2 weeks in a row, second half, we only gave up 3 points. That's big. I don't care how many points we give up in the first half, as long as we don't give up that many and some in the second half. So, I mean, I'm a ride with the defense, man. They could give up 14 points in the first half. They could give up 17 points in the first half. But if they keep giving up 3 points in the second half, that's good on for me.
Yeah.
So I'll defend the defense here.
Yeah, no, that ain't good enough for me.
Well, you're a picky man. You're a picky man, and you can't have it. You can't have it every day.
Jokingly, it'll get it done. That is good enough for me, but I don't know.
No SC fans gonna say like, "Yo, we want to see them give up 14 points in the first half," right? No, we would like to hope to see that they would play better in the first half, right? Not maybe give up 7 or 10 points in the first half.
It's not about the points, dude. It's like it's the runs. We cannot stop the run to save our life. Like even in the second half, we didn't stop the run. The only reason why we beat them is because we clutched up on our pass defense. We didn't beat them because our rush defense was great.
And that's just been the thing that we've known all year. We've known that. We've known that. So
listen, I'm not saying the defense can't get their stops whenever they need to. They can. It's just against a team like Iowa, who's a run-heavy team. If you can't stop the run, you're not going to win the ball game.
Well, I don't know how much of the game you actually watched between Iowa and Oregon. Obviously, it was more run-heavy because it was raining in Iowa, but they do pass the ball as well. Okay, so they're not just run-heavy all the time. That's not old traditional Iowa. From what the announcers were saying, this is a brand new. I am not done speaking, sir. Please let me speak. This is a brand new Iowa offense, and it's nothing like what we're used to seeing of Iowa. Yeah, they can still do that. That's their bread and butter, but it's completely different now. So they can pass the ball. So don't just think that they don't. So we shall see. I mean, it's going to be a physical one up front. You're not wrong. And do I think we're going to hopefully match the physicality? I would love to see at least us make an attempt to match the physicality, kind of like we did when we played Michigan. That was the only time I've ever seen that, like, kind of physical. But, I mean, who knows? So there's my opinion. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go into several of your opinions about our defense and our not being able to get a push, but I mean, we'd be here for like 6 hours at that point, though.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a good game overall. Like I said, SC only gave up 14 points in the first half, 3 in the second half. In the first half for us, we only scored 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
So most of our points on the offensive side of the ball came in the second half as well. So it was a weird. It wasn't weird. Let me take that back. It was just different, you know, because it was a Friday night game. Let's be real. The energy in the Coliseum was as expected for a Friday night game. You know, not too rowdy.
If we were playing a team like Oregon on a Friday, then it'd be totally different.
Yeah, 100%. But it was pretty. Let's just say it was pretty mellow. Mellow vibes, just from what I got. I mean, I still brought it every first, second, third down. I don't know about you because you were sitting in a different section this time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't mind going over there from time to time and sitting in Dad's section when I can. Although,
Why? Because you like the space or what?
well, yeah, the seats are wider, but it's not about the space. I mean, now since I've lost a lot of weight, I mean, I feel more comfortable in our seats now than I did last year at the start.
Yeah.
But I would say I just like it, dude. I don't know. It's because it's what I'm used to, because I remember going to that other side where we were, like closer to where we are by that press box over there, the one that they added, where Dad used to be. I remember going there a lot, and then I remember when you were in college, I got invited to the section that they sit at now a lot. So I'm used to sitting there, so I just like it. The view of the end zone too is insane, and I kind of just like sitting there. Also because I like to hear what the crowd next to us says, because they just talk crap the whole time.
Oh yeah,
But-
because for those who don't know, to preference, my dad really, him and his buddies, they kind of sit really close to the opposing section. They
Right next to him.
literally right next to. I mean, well, now with that we're in the Big Ten, we have now moved the opposing team up into like the 300 section of where our dad sits. But
No, they're still next to
before
us, though.
it used to be like last year. Before it used to be literally the section right next to them was the opposing fans. So
I think it's still the same though.
kind of maybe,
It-
but like I said, since we've like had more.
I don't know. I gotta talk to Dad about it, cause the only reason why I knew that there wasn't gonna be many Northwestern fans, cause it was Northwestern. That's the only reason why. But I think like
Northwestern
Iowa,
doesn't
no,
really travel that well.
I think Iowa, bro. That's where Dad sits. It's gonna be packed. Like that
Yeah,
side is
I
gonna be for
agree.
sure packed.
Iowa does
Yeah.
tend to travel well all the time. So
Yes, but I mean, no. Like I said, you got a better. It's like from Dad's point of view, from where he sits, you got a better spot of where the end zone is, and you got a better view. So like Jacoby's catch, which we'll put in there at some point, I got a sick angle of it, like a really dope angle.
that was
and
right
Johnny
by your
B,
guys' section.
What?
That was right by your guys' section when he made that catch.
Yes, I was looking right at it. And Johnny B was like, I don't think that's a catch. But I told him, I said, he got his foot down before he rolled over the dude.
Uh-huh.
But like if I was sitting on our where we usually sit, I would be like, oh, what a sick catch. But like I couldn't really
Yep.
see from back there.
That's what I
But
thought.
like,
Literally, it was just I was like, oh, he caught that? No way.
yeah, but no. From where I saw it, it was sick. It was a sick view. I like it.
Nice.
But
Yeah. I mean, both spots are pretty good. We both are
no, they
familiar
both are for sure.
with
They
those
both are.
spots. I prefer our section only because I like watching football end zone to end zone. That's just me being a fan of the game and former player. So that's the way I like watching football. Just end zone to end zone. So
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Talking about the second half, we had a lot of big plays by Makai and a couple big runs by King that kind of sparked us out of the gate. So, yeah, I was, not. How would you describe it? I mean, it was like we said, we were beating at a dead bush at this point because, I mean, it's what we see every week, kind of. So it's, but
Yeah. I mean, listen, like when we get into the game ball, like you'll see why, but especially the first one, man, he's really stepped up this year.
yeah,
Big time.
I mean, we all know
Big.
who you're who you're talking about
Yeah.
because
But I mean,
he had to step up. I mean, when we lose your top two running backs, somebody's got to fill the void.
listen. I'm pretty sure King went into the year like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, I know I'm gonna get a lot of action the first two games, but after that, I don't think I'm gonna get much. And if I get some, okay, I'll make the most of it.
Yeah,
But when Eli went down, I don't even remember. I think they both went down the same game.
Yes,
Or
they did.
Eli.
they
Yeah,
did.
so it's
We
like,
lost both of them during the Michigan game.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure King, like, when I heard his post game interview after that, and he said, "Hey, Jayden," like, went to him and kind of talked to him real quick before this first play and said, "Hey, bro, just do you. You got it." And he said as soon as he heard that, he just something clicked. And
Yeah.
ever since then, bro, he's been rolling. I mean, the Notre Dame game, he didn't really have much running room because it was raining, and we weren't.
We just were
blocking
not
really well.
physical enough in the Notre Dame game. So
No. But King, even then, he had a decent game. But bro, since the King is the definition of next man up, especially when you have a lot of guys leaving the year before, and you're a freshman, you're trying to fight for a spot on your team, and like I said, going into the Michigan game, it's probably like, I'm gonna get a few touches here and there, if that, if not, whatever they call me to do, I'll do. But when Eli and Waymo went down there, like, well, King, let's go, get in there, and ever since then he's been doing his thing. Crown that boy.
Yep. Did you know that he has a brother on the team?
Huh?
Did you know he has a brother on the team?
No.
Yeah. So I know we were preoccupied during the Nebraska game with the Dodgers and whatnot, but when I was rewatching Nebraska, his brother is actually an offensive lineman, number 60. I don't know his first name.
He's a starter?
No, I think he's a backup lineman. Both of them, fun fact, actually walked on together as brothers. So talk about brothers to Troy. I mean, that's kind of like a cool little segue that I just transitioned into, like, because I don't think many SC fans, I mean, unless you were really listening to the Nebraska game, know that.
Well, it's hard nowadays.
Anyways,
no, I'm saying it's hard because you got people leaving, you got this.
That's
that.
not
You
the
don't
point.
Really
I'm not trying. Like, what I'm trying to say is that you would only know that if you really watched the Nebraska game. I don't care about this whole transfer stuff right now. That's besides the point. That's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is it's just a very fascinating story.
Yeah, I
that
know.
Two brothers went to USC, walked on together, made the team. Going back to what you said, thought in the beginning of the season, I may not see the field enough. We're both, I don't know, I think they're twins. I don't know if they're twins. Don't quote me on that. But in their minds, they were probably like, oh, we're not going to see the field that much this year, and we're just going to enjoy freshman football together as brothers of Troy.
Stop doing
And
that,
look,
but yes.
they both had to get forced into the game to play the game, and it's pretty cool. From walking on your freshman year and now playing your freshman year when you're expecting not to play because of injuries, I just think it's a fascinating story for SC, and it's pretty cool. It's not one thing that a lot of SC fans pay attention. Yes, you talk about the transfer portal. A lot of things happen here and there, but that's in season. You can't focus on the transfer portal.
Well,
You can only
but
focus on it
Lincoln-
after.
But Lincoln did say after the Michigan game, because they asked him about King a lot, he said, we're not really surprised because King had a great camp. So this wasn't like surprising to him, like, oh, he played good, he played well, or he's been playing well. It's something that he saw all summer long. So now that he gets to do it on the field and just showcase what he can do, I mean, he's really brought our team to another level. Because I don't know what it is, but when when an unexpected freshman balls out, for some reason it just lights up the whole room. No matter what it is, it could be a freshman quarterback, running back, it could be receiver, tight end, corner.
The older guys in the locker room seeing their young guy step up. Oh, we almost lost you there. Jesus.
Yeah, but I have good hands, so
It's kind of like reflexes right there.
yeah. Told you, could have been a tight end. I told you.
Hey, or you could have. That would have been a nice scoop and score if you're on the defensive side.
I did play linebacker. Anyways, we're not talking about me here. We're
It's
talking
that
about
infield
King.
hands you got from baseball. But anyways,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
with that being said, yeah, that kind of threw me off. That little camera drop never happened before when we've ever done this. I mean, it's happened right before it started, but throughout the whole time we've recorded.
Buddy, just focus on the good. Just focus on the good play. Just focus
I lost
on
my
the
train
good-
of thinking after that,
Just
dude.
focus on the alligator hands. That's all you gotta do. Focus on.
Getting
focus on
that
the good
glove down
hands.
on the ground.
Yes, sir. Keeping that glove down like that. Dad would be proud. The boy.
Anyways, but yeah, I mean it's a great little story for the brothers. Let's just end that. And
Shout out King Miller, man.
yeah, King Miller and his brother. Let me look up his
I don't
name.
know.
I want to give him some credit because he deserves some credit because he had to step into playing as well. So, one second while I figure out this young man's name. Talk to him, Bubba. Talk to him about what let's talk to him about. You can lead this what you think, let's just say from the corner's perspective, how do you think the corners can get better as far as I know you watched the Oregon the Oregon Iowa game, just focusing on Iowa now before we transition into the game ballers. Talk to me about how do you think these corners can do a lot better from like what you think we could do like tackling wise while I look up
Tackling's always been an issue because everybody's just trying to hit to strip the ball out. But in regards to, it's just really a Denton Lind thing. I mean, the problem that they've been having is that I heard from one of Dad's fans the other day. He said, "Dude, they just don't trust him to play man."
Yes.
Our best man corner is Jalen, whatever his name is, Jalen Williams, whatever his name
I
is.
think so.
Number 2, he's our best man-to-man corner.
Yeah,
And I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt too.
Yes.
So
we lost a lot of like our. Speaking on that second, let's tap into that real quick. Our second, you know why this is the reason why we're like giving up all these quick pass plays is because we're also very depleted in the secondary. So that's why I think why we decided to I decided to highlight it and bring it up, being SC fans, that like I know where our injuries are, and we're kind of thin on that corner.
You got to
safety
play
position.
Kamari played, right?
Yeah.
And then Bishop played, right? Or no? Is he hurt?
DeCarlos played. I think
Sorry.
Kamari was in the game as well. Do you know if Prophet was in the game? Number 16?
I think maybe. I really didn't see.
Yes. So see, I don't know exactly like who. I know 21 Chasen Johnson. I have the roster now. I know Chasen Johnson. We've lost for the rest of the season. I think he might have tore like ACL or something. But I knew he's out for the rest of the season. But yeah, it's just we're very thin, and who knows where it'll take us as far as this next three. Let's see, we got Iowa, Fuqua, and Oregon. Yeah, next 3 games, and hopefully a Big Ten championship. But
I mean, with the way Indiana's playing, I don't know.
well, you got to remember,
Listen, if we beat Oregon needs to lose this game they're playing, and then the game against us.
Oregon's playing Friday night against Minnesota. So do I think that they're gonna?
No. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah, you're right. Anything is possible.
Penn State almost just beat Indiana.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what a hell of a freaking catch! Oh my God, what a hell of a freaking catch! I was watching that live. Oh my Lord.
Yes, that was a sick grab.
But
absolutely amazing grab. But let me go back real quick so I can give them their love. So let's give some shout outs to like I said, the actual brothers of Troy, King, and his name is Kaylon Miller, Kaylon. Let's give some round of applause for them, because who would have thought you guys would have played? So, and you guys been doing good. I don't know if Kaylon's still.
I think you would have thought you would have played, King.
Yeah, it would is. I mean, who knows, man? Shout out to them, stepping up big time when we need to.
Yep.
But with that being said, what do you want to talk about?
Nothing. Just get into the game ballers.
Sounds good. I was thinking the same thing. Let me start first, because yours. Everybody, I feel like.
Just bite your tongue, dude. Just bite your tongue.
All right, say less. I will bite my tongue, because
it's not that deep, brother. Dude, just don't do that, bro. Jesus, I heard it all car ride from Nicholas. Dude.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. We invited our little cousin. Not little cousin. He's a junior in high school. This is his first USC game, and we were talking about on the car ride to the tailgate. Before we get into game ballers, we'll give some preference to what Anthony is talking about. On the car ride to the game.
We were talking about lingos, dude. We were talking about different lingos from different generations.
We were talking about these teens lingos, what they say now. It's just so different, and how often they use.
It's awful. It is awful.
And how often they use 6'7", and that there is no actual.
Hey, Blake
meaning.
Snow, what are you doing using 6'7", dog? Hey,
anyways,
how many championships what games did we win? 6, 7.
That's been the thing, Anthony. That was the thing when we won the game, because we did win 6 and 7 to win. But anyways, let's dive into this game baller so we can wrap up this spiral ball of an episode.
Let's go. Here we go. Home now. Let's go.
Alrighty. So, game baller number 1. I'm gonna have to give some love to Lake McRee. He had some good catches. Only 3 receptions throughout the game. 3 receptions for 52 yards, and his longest was 42 yards. That was that big pass play. I don't know what down it was, but it was. I thought he was gonna score, but I knew he was not. He's not fast enough to.
He's too slow, but he's fast enough for a tight end.
Hey man, listen. If he was a little bit faster and just George Kittle trucking people, I think he would have scored. So, but game baller number 1, my boy, Lake McRee. I've been a fan this whole time. Game baller number 2, okay, is gonna have to be QB number 1, Jayden Maiava. lot better stats this time is what I got to say compared to last week. Okay, last week was just atrocious. Okay, a lot better stats this time. He was 24 for 33 with 299 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That interception, did it cost us anything? Did it?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that interception, he threw the interception, ended up making the tackle before the guy got into the end zone,
Touchback,
and it ended up being a touchback. So,
we got the ball back.
yeah, it was kind of weird. So, hey, but technically he got a tackle on that too as well. So let me.
He got a tackle and a forced fumble.
Yeah, exactly. So let me pad up his stat lines. Let me re-say it again. It's 24 for 33 with 299 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 tackle, and 1 forced fumble is the correct stats for Jayden Maiava. So let's give it up. That defensive one, that defensive tackle you made, leading it to the touchback, that was massive because that would have been a pick 6. And the last game baller of the week, dude, my mic or my mouse keeps moving, so everyone's gonna see our little phone call situation, but that's okay. The last game baller, I would not say baller because it's a multiple. It's 11 ballers. It's gonna have to be the Sharks, man. 2 weeks in a row, second half, 3 points. I'll take that any day. So shout out to the Sharks, getting the job done. Those are my 3 game ballers. Now on to you.
So, well, actually, this is kind of crazy, but I don't have them in particular order, but I'm going to order them now. Game baller number 1 is Makai Lemon. He had, because it was going to be King, and then I looked at Makai Lemon, and I was like, all right, I mean, that's insane. Which is crazy because King's stat line's insane too. But Makai Lemon, 11 receptions for 161 yards with an average of 14.6 yards per catch and a touchdown.
Wow. He had more action this time. I mean, they stepped up this time. I mean, well, game baller number 1, Makai stepped up this time. So.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he's probably the best receiver in the He's probably the best receiver in the Big Ten. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched too much Ohio State games, Jeremiah Smith or anything.
Other than Jeremiah, is it Jeremiah? It's not a Jeremiah Love. No, it's not him.
No, it's Jeremiah Smith.
No, that's a tailback for Notre Dame. Oops.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Other than Jeremiah Smith, I'd put Makai up there. Honestly.
Yeah. Let's give some love to Makai. I mean, Makai's been dominating the Big Ten, so.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. You're right.
Speaking of nothing new. On him. My boy King Miller.
Yep.
With a stat line of 15 carries for 127 yards with an average of 8.5 yards per carry and 1 touchdown.
Massive numbers.
Guy's just a baller. He's been doing that pretty much every game except for Notre Dame, but other than that, he's been putting up that stat line every game.
Yep.
Which is absolutely crazy. And then on the game baller number 3. I mean, for the recent weeks, he's really not been doing much. Also because he got hurt right before the Illinois game, so he really didn't see much action.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He was only playing select in the Illinois.
Yeah,
and then in Michigan, we kind of used him more as a decoy than we used him as an actual receiver. He was out there, but I mean, we didn't throw to him that much. Nebraska, same thing.
He stepped up this week, that's for sure.
Or actually, what am I saying? Oh, actually, yeah.
Nebraska, he didn't get that many touches either, so.
Yeah. Michigan, and then, I mean, Notre Dame is when he when he started to come back after Michigan. But is Jacoby Lane?
Yeah, about time we've heard his name in this.
For a while, it's been a while, bro. It was freaking 2 weeks in a row, and then all of a sudden you didn't really hear his name, but because he was hurt. But he had a stat line of 7 receptions for 74 yards. 10 yards per catch, and an insane touchdown grab.
Yeah.
Now people say, well, what do you mean? How insane was the catch. Well, it was not as insane as the Indiana catch. I will give you that. I
Yeah.
will say though, the body control he had to not only bobble the ball but somehow come down with it with someone under him and still manage to get a foot down. That is an absolute insane catch.
Yeah.
Because when I looked at the replay, I was agreeing with Johnny B. I thought he just rolled over out of bounds and they didn't review it. But when I looked closer and I looked at the replay, and then I watched it again at home when I posted it on my Instagram, he had a foot down when he came down with it. So I was like, yo, what an insane catch, Jacoby Lane. We need you, because they're going to double team the crap out of Makai. And show him why you're that wolf too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we're easing them back in, so that's a good thing that we're seeing some progress compared to last week, because last week was atrocious.
Makai didn't even do anything either, but
Yeah, last week we just didn't play it well, but
yeah.
this week we played a lot better than we did last week. We got 30 points this game, 30, I think 38 to be exact. 38 to be exact. And but yeah, let's give a round of applause. Hopefully you stop moving because you might drop your camera again.
I got the hands, bro. I'm not worried.
Yeah, you do. We saw that. But hey, round of applause to all 6 game ballers, man. Balled out this week. You guys did your thing. I know 6 is a lot of game ballers, and we're kind of starting to realize that towards the end of the season. But we're just gonna keep it flowing until the end of the season. So
on that note, I'm just gonna say this before we end it.
What are you gonna say?
Y'all need to turn up against Iowa, because them boys travel well, and they're gonna have a crowd with them. They're gonna try to be louder. They're gonna try to be louder than us. They're gonna try to make us be quiet. I need everybody standing. If you got these,
Win the era.
If you guys got these towels with you that we got from Michigan, bring them to the freaking game against Iowa, and let's beat the freaking Hawkeyes, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hopefully they pass out some towels.
Beat the freaking Hawkeyes, baby.
Hopefully they pass out some towels for Iowa. It's a 12:30 game, so
Hawkeyes. Let's go. Wake up.
I don't know what he said because I was talking over him. Sorry, chat. But yeah, let's go. We got to beat the Hawkeyes. It's a 12:30 game, so LA, you better wake up early, man. Better wake up early.
Win the era, baby. Win the era.
Yep, win the era. And then we'll beat the Hawkeyes. And then for those of you alumni or women's college basketball fans, you got SC at 12:30 against Iowa. Then we got the women of Troy playing South Carolina at Crypto. So head over to the
Crypto or the Galen?
No, it's at Crypto. I thought it was going to be at the Galen because I wanted it to. If it was at the Galen, I would have bought tickets, so we could have just stayed the whole entire day at SC.
Bro, you're sick. I would not do that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, dude, it's USC versus USC, so. But it's at the Crypto. Yeah. It's at the Crypto. But, anyways, yeah. So bring your energy this weekend. I will not be wearing this because it'll be a 12:30 game. So
it's gonna be cold out there, bro. It's gonna be 64 degrees. Well, B was not gonna think it's cold, but it's gonna be cold for us, bro. It's gonna be 65 degrees.
No, that's all right. That ain't nothing. But
yeah, man. That is true. Let's go, man.
Yeah, let's beat the Hawkeyes. Let's beat them. We gotta beat them. We gotta win. We gotta win out, like we said 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sir. Let's go win out, baby. Here we go.
But that's the end of the episode 10. Okay, USC 38, Northwestern 17. Another good victory for the Trojans, and that moves us up to like third or I think we're like third or fourth in the Big Ten standings. So we just got to win out, like we said. But thank you guys once again for your support. Please remember, if you guys like our content, what do they got to do?
Share, comment, and subscribe and like the video.
Yeah, do all of that. Especially subscribe, please, because like I said, we're at 9 subscribers right now. Hopefully the goal will be before next college football season. It will be at 25 and so on and so forth. And we'll keep updating as we go. We're just setting small little goals until we get to the top, baby. We are the Brothers of Troy. This is episode 10, USC 38, Northwestern 17. Now into the Hawkeyes, baby. Let's break it down. We're going to do a fight on 3, okay? And then beat the Hawkeyes on 6. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, fight on 3, fight on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fight on.
Fight on.
4, 5, 6. Beat the Hawkeyes,
Beat the
baby.
Hawkeyes, baby. Fight on, baby.